Alright, hello. This is like the third time I've tried to make this video because I keep going on for way too long and then it just gets annoying because I don't want to have to edit that down because I don't have any sort of decent editing program. But anyways, yeah, before I get into anything, my voice probably doesn't sound the greatest, and I'm probably going to be breathing like really heavily in this video because I have a cold and I can't breathe through my nose, so I'm going to have to be breathing through my mouth, and that's kind of annoying. And also, I get really winded when I talk just because I keep talking for way too long and I forget to breathe, so then when I do breathe, I'm out of breath. Anyways, I'll have to, get back into that sort of routine of learning how to breathe while talking a lot if I want to get back to making videos, which is what this video is about. In case you haven't noticed, I've been gone for about 4 years or so. I don't know what exactly I stopped, but I stopped. It was a very short-lived career. It was barely a career to begin with. I think I amassed 125 subscribers. And, well, that was a grand victory. Sorry, my voice is getting my words mixed up. That was a grand victory for me at the time. That's kind of pathetic, considering I made like 450 videos. And yeah, I wasn't really going anywhere. And I think the main reason for that was because, my videos sucked a lot, actually. They were quite terrible. The quality was awful. I barely showed any emotion in my voice. And I just wasn't great at games. I was pretty good, but I wasn't fantastic. And there were about 3 dozen other people who were definitely better than me. And yeah, I was really terrible at making videos back in the day. And I probably won't be any better this time around, if I'm being completely honest. I'll probably be a bit more, I'll show a bit more emotion in my voice, and I guess I'll be more entertaining in terms of how I speak. But I don't know. The gaming community on YouTube is far too saturated for any sort of actual I don't know, career seems like a weird word, but like career in YouTube gaming. Wow, I haven't talked this much in like a long time. I don't talk that much to begin with, so I'm not used to talking for long periods of time. So this is kinda, a bit of a struggle, what with my sickness and all. But yeah, back on to the topic at hand. The gaming community on YouTube. There's a lot of YouTube gamers, and there's not really any room for any more big successful ones because, that time has passed. Back when Tobuscus, PewDiePie, UberHaxorNova, Markiplier, blah 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 blah, all those guys, they started making videos way back in the day. Like, jeez, 2008? I know PewDiePie came in pretty late, in like 2010-ish, 11, 12, I don't know. Anyways, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this for any sort of huge career In fact, I don't think I'd like having this as a career because, you know, I have other plans in terms of career that I would find much more enjoying, or much more, what's the word? I don't know. I'd like them more, is what I'm trying to say. Not to say I don't enjoy making videos, because I definitely do. It's just not something I think I'd strive for, I guess. Wow, talking a lot is really annoying. But yeah, so I've been gone for a while. I made a few videos after my quote-unquote last video, but they weren't really gaming videos. I had the little meme video, the montage parody. That got like 10,000, 11,000 views. That was pretty cool, I guess. That was back when montage parodies were all the rage. And, so that was pretty cool. Not pretty cool, but pretty, I don't know, funny, I guess. I thought it was funny. And apparently 11,000 people did as well. Or at least that's how many people watched it. And then there was the fan video thing. The little Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Hobbit. I made that just out of boredom. And looking back, it was really poorly made. I probably should have spent more time on it. But, yeah. Then there was the President Down video. That was a school project I did, which was basically just these people came in from a film sort of company, I guess. Not like some big budget thing, but it was just to get kids into filmmaking and show them, you know, what it's like. And it was basically just us making movie trailers. So that was cool. I thought it turned out well. I think ours was definitely the best out of, you know, all the other ones. Which I'm not trying to be like cocky. The other ones just weren't very good. At least from my class. I don't know how the other classes turned out. We didn't get to see each other's, only our own classes. Anyways, that's not important. I don't want to get off topic again, because I did that way too much. Went way too much in the first two tries. But yeah, so I have been bored. And so I decided, hey, why not, you know, open up Fraps again. And, you know, start making some videos for old time's sake, Even though, you know, I wasn't particularly good at it, it was fun for me. So why not give it another go? Definitely, it'll basically be like starting over from scratch, in fact. I'm probably just going to upload this video to the Crypto Nova channel, and then I think I'm going to make a new channel, and I'll just link it at the end of this one, because the Crypto Nova sounds kind of silly, doesn't it? It was cool at the time, because at the time I was like, what, 13? But, now I'm a tad older. You know, I've lived some life, I know some things. You know, maturity levels definitely got up. You know, at least a little bit. So, gotta, you know, find another cool little name. I have a few in mind. There's, the Archangel, which is sort of what my tag is in games. I don't know if that's what it is on Steam, but that's what I'm going with. I forget why. I think it was a reference to something. Either that or the Humble Tower Man, which is, I'd have to make a video explaining the origin of that name, because it's quite a tale, really. It's a funny little story. Oh, great. But, yeah. There's quite a lot that I have been thinking about in terms of getting back into making videos. You know, my computer, that's another thing. I got a new computer, and I know back when I stopped doing videos, one of the reasons was because my computer sucked. And the computer I have now, it's quite a bit better. Well, it's a lot better, actually. But it's still nothing spectacular. Like, it has, I forget what I got it for. I got it for a bargain because it was on sale. On sale, not on stale. And it wasn't exactly a bargain, but it was a lot cheaper. And basically it was just, the thing has 3 terabytes.
Those raiders strapped me with explosives.
Oh. Oh wow, he died. Yeah. What was I saying? That's another thing. My memory is really, really, really terrible. So, that's one of the reasons I get off topic. But yeah, the computer. It, has 3 terabytes of hard drive, which is really good. I like that. 16 gigs of RAM, which is, again, very good. But then, it only has, like, a 700 series NVIDIA, which is, like, not that great. And, look at Deathclaw. And, I don't know, I think it has an i5 or an i7 processor. It isn't a bad computer by any stretch of the word. It just isn't video making material, I guess. But despite that, I've decided to possibly, I don't know if I'm actually gonna, I know I've been making it seem like it's a definite thing, but I'm still thinking on it a bit. But anyway, yeah, this was something that's on my mind. And even though my computer isn't quite what I had hoped for, when I had said I'm gonna wait till I get a better computer, it definitely is an improvement. And, you know, maybe if I lower the graphics on the games a bit, because when I'm not recording, I can play most games at like high graphics or ultra high. But when I record, I don't know if this is just a thing with Fraps, because I'm still using Fraps. I don't have money to buy a new program. I don't have a job, which I need to get. But, yeah, I don't know. I haven't been able to purchase any sort of newer screen recording program, so I'm still with Fraps. But everything else is pretty okay. You know, I got a pretty cool keyboard. It has 18 programmable keys. I've had the keyboard for a year and I've not touched those programmable keys once. I remember when I was looking for a keyboard, the programmable keys were like a big thing. I was like, oh, I need them, and this thing had 18, so I was like, oh, 18, that means it's the best. And I haven't used them once, because I don't play any games where, like, you really need extra keys on the side. I guess I play... No, I don't. I just play, like, mostly FPS games, I guess. And, I don't know, I play other games too, but I don't play, like, the MMOs and stuff like that with all the crazy keys and stuff. Macros, are they called? I don't know. So yeah, they're pretty useless. My mouse has 2 keys on the side, which I do get use out of. I assign them to, like, the knife button and, like, I don't know, crouch, I think, sometimes. I mostly just do one for the knife and then one for, I think I do scope sometimes. Anyways, that's irrelevant. Point is, my rig is updated. It's gonna be much better for making videos if I choose to do so. I'll just have to lower the graphics because as I said, whenever I use Fraps, actually I don't know even if I finished that train of thought. When I use Fraps, or when I use screen recorders, it makes my game's frames drop a lot. Like, I can usually run Fallout 3 at like 60, 70 frames. Sorry for pausing. That's just me, like, catching my breath. But yeah, I don't know why. It might just be Fraps. It might just be my computer isn't built to handle such programs. But I don't know. I think there's a pretty good chance I'll be returning. I just wanted to make this video to, let you guys know where I'm at. Things are pretty much the same with me, I guess. I definitely think that I've gotten past the whole not change the tone of my voice ever when I'm making videos. I think that I think that I'm much more capable of showing a shred of human emotion. So that will probably greatly increase the quality of the videos. I think I'm better at games as well. I wasn't terrible at games before, but I was just, average. I think I'm probably a lot better nowadays. Who's Sam Warwick? And, I probably should have addressed this earlier. Hey, buddy. But, I have a bunch of mods installed. Currently, I have Tale of Two Wastelands, which basically allows me to... It connects Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas in a way where, you can access each map through, I think, a train. And then so you can play both games, you can play the stories of both without having to change games. Literally, exit out and go into the other one. And it also means you can bring weapons from either game over into the other game. So right here I'm using a Light and Shining Darkness from the Honest Hearts DLC of New Vegas. And I have a ton of weapons from New Vegas because I finished that game completely because I decided to play New Vegas first and then Fallout 3 because I've played Fallout 3 like 4 times and I've only played New Vegas like twice. So I was like, hey, I'll start with New Vegas. And it's quite fun. I beat the entire game, beat all the DLCs, collected all the unique weapons, blah 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 blah. Completed all quests, completed the side quests, all that jazz. So that's the main mod, and then I have a bunch of weapon mods installed, and I increased my carry weight because I like to collect stuff, as in every weapon. And I don't know, I just don't like having to go to a place and store stuff. I just like having everything on me. It's a bit of a cheat, but hey, it's just a single player game, so I can do what I want. And I also increased my speed because I really hate how slow you are in Fallout, especially when you have a lot of weight. And then when you're in power armor. The thing on my back is a jetpack mod. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so I increased the speed so I can be like I'm running. I didn't increase it so it's crazy. This is pretty, I think it's a pretty good speed. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole game setup I have on. I'm just making the video on this because I've been playing this recently. I've been enjoying it very much because Fallout is one of my favorite franchises. Although 4, the new one, which I was very hyped for. I went to the midnight release and everything. It was a bit lackluster. It wasn't a terrible game, but it definitely, they changed way too much. That's what I didn't like. I have a list of things that I would have preferred they kept and, added. That's just me. Maybe the next one will be better. And I'm still hoping that Obsidian is going to make another, because I really liked New Vegas, and I liked how different it was. So I'm hoping that Obsidian is going to make one while Bethesda's making the next, so that we don't have to wait 7 years, and Obsidian could release one in between. But yeah, other than that, I keep getting off track, or off topic. What was I wanting to say? I don't know. I think I was talking about how things were with me. I don't know, pretty standard, I guess. High school is high school. I'm doing fairly average in terms of grades. Nothing fantastic. Failed one class because didn't pay attention. and I'm retaking it now, doing a lot better. But that's, you know, that's school, you know, sometimes you screw up. And I don't know, what's changed with me? I'm pretty much I'm pretty much the same. You know, I don't talk much. I talk with my friends, but like I don't talk out in public unless I have to. I don't speak unless spoken to. Sort of what I do. Try to keep to myself mostly, you know. I just like to, you know, chill. You know, I'm a pretty simple guy. I like to, you know, keep to myself, just mind my own business, don't get involved in things I don't need to get involved with. And, you know, hang out with my friends when the opportunity presents itself, which unfortunately isn't incredibly often, much to my displeasure. Displeasure, not displeasure. Because, you know, we're all around the age where you gotta get out and do a job, not do a job, you gotta go out and get a job, which I need to do. And, you know, exams are coming up, so that's, you know, school's getting a lot busier. And, you know, other times you just don't want to go out. You just kind of want to lay in bed and do nothing, which I do quite a bit, just because, you know, what else is there to do, really? Life is pretty boring when you don't have the opportunity to do anything. So yeah, that's one of the reasons I've decided, hey, let's pick up video making again, because I've just been doing nothing in my spare time, except watching various television shows and playing games. I'm mostly playing, what have I been playing? Playing Fallout recently. Also been playing Dead Space 2. I know I never did Dead Space 2 on the channel, I think. Yeah, I only did the first, and that was one of the last games I did, which I really liked the first one, but I think the second one's my favorite. Anyways, I don't know if there's a whole lot more I need to cover. I know, I made that video, the like 6-second long one, about the movie reviews. Darn. About movie reviews returning. But the date on that video is probably not when they're going to return, because I know we were planning on doing it for the, like, we were going to bring back reviews because a sequel to one of the movies we reviewed was coming out, and we had heard that that was the date it was going to be released, so we were going to make a video right after we saw it. But apparently it's not coming out for still a little bit, or still, it's still gonna take some time before it's out, so who knows, we may bring them back anyways with another movie, because I know there are a few really good movies coming out. I saw Logan at the beginning of the year. It's probably my favorite new movie. It's probably my favorite movie now. It was absolutely incredible. It's a shame I didn't get to do a review on it because Lost Guy, my cousin, he's not really into X-Men, so he didn't go see it, so we couldn't really do a review on it. But there was a lot of movies that we're planning on going to see, so who knows, we may bring them back sooner than just waiting for the release of the sequel to that one movie. I'm not going to spoil it because it's supposed to be a sort of surprise. But I spit all over my mic. Disgusting. But yeah, so the reviews will come back whenever they come back. I will start making videos regularly if I remember to do so, because my internet's a lot better now, and I'll be able to upload whenever I please, because before I had to wait till no one else was on the internet before I could upload, or else it would screw over everyone's internet. And I also won't have to worry about people screaming in the other room, because I'm in my basement, that's where my room is, and the room beside me is like the sort of main TV watching room, So people would go down and they'd be screaming at the TV, you know, blah blah blah, what's happening in my show? Oh no, he's cheating on blah blah blah. Or if football was on, you know, oh no, my team didn't score a touchdown, blah blah blah. And so yeah, that was annoying. That always used to get on my nerves because, you know, I'd go and hey, I'm gonna record, and then 5 seconds later there'd just be a bunch of screaming. So that's sort of one of the big reasons why I stopped. But that won't be an issue anymore because this room is rarely used these days because I don't really know why. I don't know. I guess it's a lot smaller now because we've been doing renovations, so there's not much room in there, and there's another TV upstairs which is much nicer to watch on. So luckily, it's nice and quiet down here, so I'll be able to make videos a lot easier if I choose to do so. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Views will be back whenever. I'll start making videos regularly in a few weeks if I choose to do so. I'll probably make another channel and put them and start uploading on there after I upload this to the Cryptonova. But I'll be sure to let you guys know what the channel is in the description of this one. And you know, if any of you had bothered to wait all this time, I don't know why you would. Quite honestly, the videos were pretty trash. But thank you for liking them. You know, means a lot. You know, 'cause God knows there were better channels. And the fact that you chose to watch my humble little videos, you know, really warms my heart. But yeah, I feel like I've tried to end this video like 5 times already, but I'm gonna do it now. It's been grand talking to you again. Do I have any last messages? I'm really gonna need to get used to talking a lot because I'm just out of breath. I'll probably wait till I've got over this cold so I can actually breathe properly and not have to struggle for breath every time I talk for more than 10 seconds. Yeah, I think that's it. I've talked about everything I need to talk about. If I missed anything, I'll put a little annotation. Can you even make those anymore, actually? Can you even do that? I don't know, YouTube's changed so much. I don't like what YouTube has changed to. It's sorta annoying. I'll just give like a quick 30-second spiel. But yeah, YouTube, it's very hard for people to actually make money off of YouTube anymore because of all the censorship going on, which is ridiculous. That's why when I'm not actually going into YouTube in hopes of starting some big elaborate career. I'm just going in because I'm bored and I want to do something with my time. But yeah, YouTube sort of, I don't like the way it's going. It's kind of annoying because, you know, being someone who's been with YouTube since the beginning, I know that's not really any sort of achievement. I'm sure millions and millions of people have been with YouTube since the start. But yeah, it's been a shame seeing it, you know, change the way it has. You know, not necessarily for the better, as it were. But yeah, that's all I've got to talk about. I think there's a good chance I'm gonna start making videos again. If not, then, that's a shame. I'll try to think of a good game to start off with. I'm not gonna do anything like Fallout or anything like that, because that's a big commitment. That's hundreds of episodes, and it's not really something you want to start off on. So I'll try to figure out a cool game. It'll probably be some sort of small little, maybe an indie game of sorts. Maybe I'll start off with that one game, the first game I ever played on this channel. Start off with that one again, just to see how I've, you know, changed in terms of how I play games. Yeah, I'm gonna end this now. I've tried to end this like 12 times, and it's even more annoying because I said I'll admit it, so I've already tried like 5 times. But yeah, I am going to end it right now. So, you know, reviews will be back when they get back. I'll start making videos again sometime in the next few weeks if I choose to start making videos again. And yeah, it's been grand. I'll see you guys later.